Brittany from Be Jarred. We are an online gift subscription service where you can schedule gifts automatically online. Since all of our gifts come in jars, we like to show you fun ways to reuse them. And today we are showing you how to make butterscotch brownie mix, just like this. It's just the dry ingredients, and then we give instructions on how to make them, adding the wet ingredients. We're using our 32-ounce mason jar. While we have lots of gifts that use this jar, two of them are Be Fluffed, which is our pillowcase cover. And then we also have Be Warmed, which is our scarf. The ingredients you're going to need is flour, brown sugar, regular sugar, salt, baking powder, and butterscotch chips. It's optional, but I like to add them. So the toughest part, it's pretty simple, but the toughest part is just adding the ingredients into the jar. And I don't have a funnel, so I use a paper plate. It's just the best way if you don't have a funnel. So you're going to need 2 cups of flour. Put it on the plate. And then I just fold it and pour it in the jar. Okay. Just want to pound it down a little bit just to flatten it. Then you're going to need the sugar, the regular sugar. Just do a 1/2 cup. Okay. Same thing, just pour it in the jar. Pound it down a little bit. Then you're going to want the baking powder. And you need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, and then just pound it down a little bit. And then you need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Pound it down a little bit. Then you want to do 2.5 cups of brown sugar. And you want to it's 2.5 cups but packed, so you don't want it kind of loose. Okay, so that's 1 cup. I might do half at a time. Okay. And a little more. Okay, so that's 2 cups. I'm just gonna do that first and then we'll come back for the half. It's a little messy, but it's worth it. So you want to pack it down. I normally just use my teaspoons, because packing it down is going to keep it secure. You know what, 2 cups is actually perfect. Yeah, just like that. And then you just want to finish it with chips. I must have packed it a little more than I used to. But yeah, you just finish it with chips. And then you can decorate it. You know, like I put a little piece of fabric, and you can find these at Michael's already pre-cut, like a little 3" by 3". And then I have instructions here. So when the recipient receives it, just like this, all they need to do, which is described in our little card, is add the wet ingredients, which is 3/4 cup of softened butter, and then 2 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So you first put all these dry ingredients in a bowl, and then you do the wet ingredients, and then you combine them together, and then you just put them in a greased brownie sheet, and then they're really, really good. I wouldn't normally like white brownies, but they're really good compared to regular brownies, and it's a little more special. And that's it. This is a couple bucks maximum, and it's a fun, easy way to reuse your jar.